Well, hello guys. How are you doing? I hope you are doing fantastic. My name's Tyler. I go by Zany online. If you're new around here, I make videos about Linux and just stuff that interested in general. Um, Hopefully you enjoy it. For those of you who are returning, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. I've been doing good. I've been staying busy. If you keep up with me, you probably know I have been switching distros a lot, and operating systems like crazy. Why? Well, because I have this system here, which I should have probably loaded this up beforehand, but that would make it seem like I'm like professional and know what's going on. That's not the case. Um, so I have a Dell G5 SE 5505, and this is a little bit of a weird hardware configuration. It's an all AMD laptop with a AMD APU, so a 4800H, and a dedicated RX 5600M, and it has to do switching between the two. And that's caused issues on pretty much every other distro that I've tried. Arch even has a dedicated page for this laptop. And following the guides there, I still run into issues. Mainly being a lot of the times I will force run a program or game, a game or something. With a flag to make it run with a dedicated card, and it still runs off the APU. Um, then another issue is a lot of the times like the dedicated card isn't even detected. So the dedicated card is the thing that actually like outputs to the HDMI and mini display port on the laptop. And so if it's not detected, I don't get any option for display out from the laptop, like other than, that obviously the actual laptop display, which thank God that at least works. But also if I, on pretty much every distro, like almost all distros, if I turn the laptop on with the blue Yeti plugged in, it will actually not detect the laptop, like the internal sound device. And so the only sound device that's actually detected is the blue Yeti itself, which is, well, that and my webcam's microphone, which that's not ever going to get used. But it I would like to not have my internal audio device just disappear for no reason. With all of that being said, if you keep up with me, I recently had a video that I put out. It At this point it's been, I actually don't even know how many days it's been since I put up that video. I know it's been like at least 2 days. Um, I know it's been a few days. Let's see, that was November 28th, and it's December 5th now. Holy crap. It's been like a week now since I put out that video, and where I was on Solus, and Solus, it seemed to be fixing a lot of my issues. And granted, it did fix a lot of the hardware issues with this laptop, but not all of them. And that was really upsetting. So I said, screw it. And I went to Windows because I was like, I just want everything about this laptop to work because it's an expensive laptop. I paid the money for it. I just want to get work done. And at this point, I will literally let Microsoft spy on me just to be able to have everything work. After trying out Windows, I did remember that I hadn't tried Fedora 35 on this laptop. I did try 34 quite a while ago, and it still wasn't. 34 didn't act right on this laptop. 35, however, works swimmingly. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I still didn't go, like when I tried it out on Windows, I decided to try it out while still having it installed. I booted into the live environment of Fedora. I still had DisplayPort out. Even though it booted up with my Blue Yeti plugged in, I got all the sound devices showing up. I installed Zero AD, played it. It was definitely switching between the dedicated and internal card perfectly fine in the live environment. So I felt very confident that Fedora would work, but since everything was working on Windows, I didn't want to leave. However, because it's Windows, not everything was working perfectly fine. I mean, again, things were working, but not perfectly fine or the way that they should. My microphone, I don't know what Windows did to my microphone, but it removed like the soul of like my voice from my voice. It made me sound like I was just some soulless alien being that like uh, I don't know, just didn't have any depth or um, you know, fill like filler to their voice. I don't know how to describe it. It was almost like my voice sounded hollow on Windows. Just the microphone's quality was not nearly as good. And also, OBS had some severe issues on Windows. Like, I could play games perfectly fine, like perfectly fine. But then when I had OBS open and tried to stream, I mean, I couldn't even pull like 15 FPS in a game. And just to highlight that this experience here on Fedora is kind of incredible, I'm going to go ahead and load up Rocket League here, just to show you just how much better the experience is on Fedora than any other distro I've tried out on this hardware or Windows. And again, you might be watching this video like, well, I mean, I was expecting more of us, like, you know, a review of Fedora style video. This is, I'm not reviewing Fedora. I'm telling you why I'm using Fedora right now and why I'm happy with it and why I'm hopeful for the future, Fedora being my new option where just everything works. So we'll go in here and we'll do a custom private match, and you'll have to forgive me here, but for some reason my very underdeveloped sense of humor made the private match name Penis and has never changed it. Again, I didn't say I was the most intelligent person out there, okay? Never made that claim. Okay, so we got a connection timed out. That's not the computer's fault. That's just Rocket League's problem. We'll try it again. Here we go. Now, mind you, all of the settings are turned up to the highest. This is native 1080p. And I also have, I mean, the anti-aliasing settings as high as they'll go. Oh my gosh, I was not going to be able to jump that one. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh no, what am I doing? No. But you can see the game looks great. It looks fantastic. And it's running awesome. It's running amazing. I mean, I'm recording this in 30 FPS, and so I know you can't tell it, but this is running at well above 60 FPS. Even though my playing indicates that it's running at like 20, it's not. I just suck at the game. It's been a long time since I've like played Rocket League, but it's a good time, especially when you can actually play the game, you know? Oh my gosh, I'm the worst player. I'm gonna stop embarrassing myself just now, okay? But yeah, so you can game on Fedora and it not be a problem. Pretty much the only customization I've really done with Gnome here is I've added dash to dock, so I have like the sort of Mac style dock at the bottom. I just like it. It's I don't know, it's just it makes it feel like, I mean, if I'm going to use a desktop environment, a full feature desktop environment, you might as well make it feel special, you know? You might as well make it feel top notch, you know? Top notch, okay? You want to be treating yourself right, okay? So, I don't know. I like it. It's something you don't need, but it's a nice cherry on top. Okay, it's a good dock. Okay, I don't know. I'm liking Gnome. It's fine. I've just changed the icon set and um and added a dock. That's pretty much it. Gnome's running fine. It's Gnome. I mean, look, you either hate it or you love it, or you're like me and you're like, eh. I like it, but I don't like love it, and I would love it if if you know the developers were a little bit more, I don't know, friendly. But yeah, that's that's about it. It's really good. It's a solid experience. I like the fact that it's using Wayland and Pipewire and it's actually functioning so well. Like Fedora is definitely where you want to have your pipe wired Wayland experience. You know, it's a very premium and polished experience here on Fedora. So I very much would say if you haven't checked out Fedora 35 and you're having hardware issues or you have a weird hardware configuration, definitely check out Fedora. It's really good for that, you know, hardware related issues. And it's at least the way I see it, I think it definitely stems from the fact that Fedora is Red Hat based. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun talking about it. Sorry for taking so long to, you know, make another video, but I have been live streaming, so if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. You'll actually get, and take the bell notification so you actually get notified when I go live, and you can come on in, chat, and have a good time. And yeah, it's awesome. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, drop a comment down below, tell me what you thought, and thank these people up on the screen for your support. These are my patrons. They support me over on Patreon, link in the description. These people are fantastic and they allow me to make videos and waste a large portion of my life talking to a webcam, and I love it. Thank you guys very much for the support. I can't thank you enough, and it really does mean a lot. Hope all of you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Text me when you're drunk so I know I still matter. Hold on to it cause it makes you feel better. Try to justify your love with a list of bad habits.